everybody, it's Christy. Hello. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Let me make you a little bit straighter here. Hopefully I'm not making anybody dizzy. I just wanted to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. Hello. Happy Tuesday. I am back. I've got the cutest idea for a vintage inspired something for your tiered tray. So I didn't get a chance to make one yet because I was doing other things. But that's okay. We're just gonna we're gonna go with the flow. We're gonna do it together. So when you come on, say hi. As you guys know, this is my craft box. Welcome. You are welcome to come on in and be inspired with all the ideas. Say hello. I am usually on around this time. I know I was on earlier and we did our little unboxing of the Michaels boxes. You guys get to Michaels. I'm telling you, it was definitely worth it. If you can get to Michaels, get to Michaels. It was definitely worth it. Okay, so you guys, I got the cutest thing. So I probably mentioned my mom was traveling earlier this week, or the last 2 weeks actually, almost 2 weeks. So she went to an antique mall. I don't know where. If she pops on, maybe we'll ask her where. But she went to an antique mall. And my mom does ATC cards. And if you're not familiar with what those are, it's artist trading cards. So she makes little trading cards and she looks for little pictures that she can use for a card everywhere. So she was in an antique mall and she had stopped by my house on the way home today. Hi, Amy. It's good to see you. You got me live. You caught me live. So she stopped at the antique mall and she found these little tiny rummy cards. And I know a lot of the newer generation probably not going to know what I'm talking about, but some of you might know. So she found these little generation, like vintage cards. And hey, Marlene. And she bought them. There was some cards missing, but she didn't care because they were like antique, right? They're so cute. They're very vintage. So when she stopped by, she showed them to me and she let me copy them. So I color copied them and I color copied them on cardstock. So this is what they look like, you guys. I'm going to just kind of put this in the camera. Hopefully you guys can see it. Okay. So as you can see, a lot of them look very Eastery, if that's a word. So I'm going to cut out this little bunny and this little chick, and we are going to make cute little Easter baskets with the little vintage inspired piece. Now, you guys can probably Google pictures and print them off on cardstock. I recommend cardstock because it's just going to be a little bit easier to work with because we're going to be gluing these on popsicle sticks. And I'm going to be using one of the things that I got from Hobby Lobby last week. But I also have ideas for you, an idea for you with if you don't get to Hobby Lobby, if you don't have one, what you can use instead. So these are basically, honestly, it's going to be about the same thickness as the card. If you have a heavier cardstock, you can probably get that at Michael's too. You could use that just so that there's a little bit more, weight to it. Because it is paper. But we're going to be doing a little something kind of like, thank you for sprinkling me. And we're going to cut these out together because I had almost no time to prepare. Especially, I was so excited about my box, you guys. And I'm excited. So I think I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to take a poll on my page. And I'm going to ask you guys if you guys would want a whole spool of ribbon when I do the giveaway. Or if you want me to just roll it up and stick it in the mail that way. Because I don't know if you guys have seen how I organize my ribbons, most of them anyway. I actually have them on a little ribbon spool and I think I have it posted on my page somewhere. But I take it off the big roll and then I just roll it flat. So it's easier to store ribbon when it's flat like that instead of getting those big old spools that take up all that room, because you guys saw how huge those spools were. Probably can put those on 2 different cardboards, but I love that macrame tree too, Marlene. It was amazing. I cannot wait to display that at my craft shows with the ornaments, and like they are amazing. Absolutely. I'm definitely going to do that again if I go in time and are able to get more. Hi, Peggy. Peggy, did you see my, I'm sorry, I'm getting email, you guys. Did you see my live earlier? I opened my boxes, girl. I got 2 macrame trees. Most of my boxes were all Christmas, Peggy. Oh, you did enjoy it. Okay, awesome. I did not get Valentine's Day. You were lucky to get some Valentine's Day things. But we got some really good stuff, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So yeah, that's going to be my poll. I'm just going to see if you guys want to do, like, if you guys want like scraps of ribbon, or if you just want me to send you a whole roll. Because honestly, if you're not a wreath maker, I don't know if you guys are going to use all those rolls. I know I always have extra. We're getting a Michael here soon. Oh, yay. We are too. Yes, I know. I had to get them. So I was like going through the stack, right? There was like 12 of them left. And I was going through the stack, and I got one that was heavy and one that was not, because I knew there would be different things in there. So I'm going to set these out to the side for now. So basically, this is what we have. My mom, if you're just joining, my mom went to an antique store. She stopped by here on her way home. Hey, Joanne! And when she was at an antique store, she bought these little baby rummy cards, because she used to, she still does do the ATC cards. So she probably had these when she was a kid. But these were very, very Eastery in the bunch, and I color copied them on cardstock. So we are going to make a cute little display, and these are perfect for your tier tray because they're going to be small, okay? And I'll probably post a picture tomorrow. So I'm going to show you what we are putting them in, and then I'm going to give you other ideas. So I've kind of got everything scattered all over my desk, so you guys just bear with me. You guys seem a little close tonight, but I think I moved my thing. Okay, so you guys, I got this as a 4-pack at Hobby Lobby. Let me show you what it comes in. It'll look just like that. I can tell you right now, growing up, I had this exact same Easter basket. It was the exact same. And I had green. I don't know why I had green, but I had green. I really liked green when I was little. I still like green. But I liked green when I was little. So what I did was to fill it up. You can use whatever fillers you have, okay? You could use like your paper, your shredded paper. You could use a little trash bag. You could use a brown paper bag, whatever you like. I am using because I'm going to put a couple things poking in here, I am using a styrofoam ball. Now, it's rolling around in there right now, but I'm going to fix that. I'm going to actually, hi Sarah, it's good to see you. I'm actually going to kind of roll up this paper just kind of as a filler and kind of put it around the basket so that it kind of fills it up so that ball isn't rolling around in there. At least that's my plan, so we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for sprinkling. This one is really cute. And you guys, I may have to call. Hopefully I don't have to call my husband, but I feel like I'm losing my voice, which isn't great, but okay. So I'm going to put it just like that. I'm going to make one and then we'll make the other so I can go start to finish with you. All right. So you guys, I got this stuff. I think it's at Michael's now. I got this stuff on clearance last year after spring. I bought a bunch of different colors. Tonight we're using a yellow and a green. You can use shredded paper for this. You don't have to use moss. I'm just using the moss because I have a lot of it and haven't really found a use for it. I think it'd be really cute with these. You could also use just regular Easter grass. If you don't want it that long, you can always cut it a little bit and then kind of stick it in there. I'll tell you what, they don't make Easter grass like they used to. That is for sure. So we are just going to pull a little bit of this stuff out. I'm just watching my comments, guys. I'm trying not to miss any, but sometimes Facebook isn't always great about showing it to me, so you'll have to bear with me. Tonight I'm using my little glue gun because the little one is just better to use. Okay, so I've also got my tiny little carrots. I think these actually, they're ornaments. I didn't know that was these kinds, but I was trying to find my stuff that I had bought and I put it somewhere, probably important, and I forgot where it was. So you guys do that too? Please tell me I'm not the only one that does that. Okay, so I got these little carrots. These were actually from Target dollar spot. I can tell by the tag, but it's okay. If you don't have this kind, you can use whatever little carrots. I got some little paper flowers. I'm sure you guys will recognize these. I think these are from Dollar Tree. I got these flowers. You guys, the Dollar Tree has the little mushrooms this year. And then yesterday while I was at Michael's, I found the little baby chicks. So we're definitely going to put a little baby chick in there. And just to give you a little bit more inspiration, if you don't have enough choices, I got these eggs from Dollar Tree. You also can get the ones that don't have the stick. I think I'm going to keep my stick on it though, so I can stick it in there. And if you're feeling really crafty, you have your little wooden eggs, which you guys, I don't know if you guys have been following me for a while, you know, and you remember, I actually made this. It looked like a surfboard to me because we made little beach houses out of little bird houses. We made beach houses, and I made this like a little surf shop sign for the top of the beach house. But as I said, if you're creative, you can either use paint, you could decoupage these, or you could even use washi tape and just put a couple little strips of washi tape on it, and there you go. There's your egg. Hello, Josen. Is it Joe Zinders Bain? Hello. Welcome, welcome. My dad's on. Hi, Dad. Sorry I had to cut our convo short. I was trying to prepare dinner and all that other good stuff. Okay. So, you guys, we're going to kind of start, and I'm going to make one, and then we'll make another. Hello, Doris. Nice to see you. You guys, I'm so glad that you're here tonight. All right. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody had a happy Tuesday. All right. I am going to try to get these little babies open so I can see. Yes, they are in plastic. Okay. I just wanted to make sure they had feet to go in here. So, let me see. Let me see. Marlene, did you lose me for a second? Oh, I hope that wasn't my phone. Hello, Mary. It's good to see you. I'm just opening my package because apparently Christy can't get her stuff together today. All right, there we go. Look at the little chicks. Oh my God, these are so cute. When my kids were little, I used to hide these around the house on Easter. I used to put a couple in their Easter eggs, but I would get like 2 or 3 packages of them because they're so cute. And I would just kind of hide them around the house. Oh, you're still here. Okay. It just said Marlene is watching, and I was like, oh no, did it kick her off? I'm hoping it didn't kick you off. All right. These are adorable. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to put these on a popsicle stick. Now, had my mind had been working earlier because I had this terrible headache today. Hello, Charlene. Charlene, right? It's Charlene. I love that name. I have another follower with your name, Charlene. I do. It's a very pretty name. All right. I am just going to tape these on. Nothing crazy because it's just going to be showing at the back. And I do want to make it so it's not sticking out so far. So that's going to be perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little piece of tape. You guys can get fancy with this, and I would have painted them yellow or a different color because you are going to maybe see a little bit of that stick. I'm not sure what. You have yellow ones like those? Oh, you do? I got, I was going to show you guys. I also got the 4-pack. They're a little bigger, so I don't think they're going to work too much with this one. But you guys, look at the bunnies they have now. You know I'm a sucker for bunnies. I think they're so cute, and this is why I love Easter so much. Well, obviously for the main reason, but... And then I got more twine, because I actually use this twine for my terrariums that I make and sell online. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put my little tape on here. Like I said, nothing fancy here, but we're going to decorate it. It's going to be really, really cute. All right, I've got my little glue gun tonight, just because we're working with little things. So I'm just going to go ahead. I think I'm going to put a little glue around the ball and a little bit on the paper. Just enough for the big old glob of moss to kind of stick. And I always suggest wearing your finger savers, which Christy don't have right now. but that's okay. That may be a little too much. All right. And this moss, you guys, you could always shape it, or, you know, it's easy to tear. It's very easy to work with. Just kind of shape it the way you want. So yeah, that's going to be a little too much. But always want to leave a little bit of spot for wherever you're trying to work. Okay. And you can go back in and glue it some more. But I will say, this is why I recommend using a finger saver with these, because you don't want to, it's like a mesh, okay? This moss, it's very holy, if you will. So you don't want to hurt yourself on that. All right, and we're just going to stick our little bunny rabbit right in the middle here. And that's why I use the styrofoam in it. It's going to be easier if you use the styrofoam, okay? And you can always, you know, play with it. It's going to take a little playing with it too. All right, and then obviously what you can do to store this, I always like to give you guys tips and ideas on how to store. I'm also working on another idea for you guys, how to store your flocked bunnies. I know everybody is flocking to Walmart to get your flocked bunnies. I have 2 that I have last year. I have yet to work with, but I'm working on how to store those properly, because I actually had my little ponies that were flocked like that, and they get destroyed if you don't properly put them away right. So again, you would just put this probably in I'm going to have the basket face the front. You would put these in like a Ziploc bag to keep it. I have finger protectors, but I can't find them in my stash. You know what, Amy? I have them every other time I'm here, because I'll find them and I'll be fine. And then the next life, nope, don't know where they are. And then I'll find them. One time I found them in my purse, Amy. I'm not even kidding you. I don't even know how that happened. So, you know, don't ask on that one. I have no idea, but I found them in my purse. It was ridiculous. I was like, what in the world? So I think I'm going to put, and I don't want to put it, I want my focus to be on my little piece in the middle, so I don't want to put too much on here, okay? I'm just playing around with it. So we are going to glue our little carrot in here, because every bunny needs a carrot. And then I'm trying to see how I want it. See, this is the fun part of it all. You're going to just play with this and get it how you want it. But these are super, super easy. You could also put some garland, because a lot of the, or tinsel, I should say, a lot of the older crafts, or not crafts, but the older decor, if you guys know what I mean, the vintage stuff, had tinsel everywhere on it. So I like tinsel, to be fair. I mean, it's, as long as it's the right color with the right scheme. So I think I'm going to use, let's put some yellow in this one. I'm going to use my yellow. Now, obviously, I don't want my stick this big. Are you laughing at me in there? My husband got home early tonight, so he's here. I think he's laughing at me. We're live, people, and that really happens. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on, guys. I need to get better at that. I need to get better at that. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick him, or this little stick here. I got to find where I'm at. I'm going to put my little Easter egg, and it might not be, you know, the right size, but it'll do just fine. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in there. And once I have it in, I can kind of see how I want to get it. So, like I said, I would maybe even get a smaller Easter egg. I know they have them out there. This is just what I found tonight, or in my stash. But yeah, I think I'm going to have the carrot sitting there like that. Okay. These are so cute, you guys. We're going to make another one too. I think we'll put some flowers in with that one, because it's already a chick. All right, and I'm just going to hold it in place, my little carrot. This is it so far, you guys. Okay, nothing, you guys, I'm trying to make things easy but cute. Hello, Olga. Hi, Wonderful Whimsicles by Mandy is watching. Hi. I love the little cards you made with cardstock. Yes. Howdy, Dawn. How are you? Thanks to my mom. My mom is going to be ecstatic to know that I actually used them today of all times. I honestly thought I was going to do another craft today, but I didn't get enough time to stain my my fabric. So you guys will not want to miss tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be extra cute and just a little extra. Just a little extra. All right. So I'm just going to stick a tiny bit of glue for my little chickie's feet. That's one hot chick. You guys love my crazy jokes today. I got some crazy jokes. I don't even know where they're coming from, but they're coming. I got dad jokes. No offense, Dad, if you're still watching. All right. There we go. There's that. Okay. The only other thing I think I want to do with this is I have these cute little, we got to put some flowers in here. And I'm thinking I'm going to either put 2 of those flowers there, or I might just kind of put one on the outside. Let me see how this would look. These are actually stickers from Paper Crafting. Dawn likes my joke. We got hot chicks, Dawn. Okay. See, this is already a sticker. So there's that one so far. But how cute would this be on your tier tray or wherever you have like a little shelf? So cute. Hi, beautiful. Aw, thank you, Missy. Hello, hello. We're making the cutest little... You don't have to do these vintage either. You could just do whatever printables or characters that you find. But these little Easter baskets. Missy, am I right? Aren't these the exact same Easter baskets we had growing up? It's so funny. They are stinking cute. They are stinking cute. I'm not sure if I want that there, if I want to put the little... roses. See, these are already on wire, guys, so this will be easy to just slide in there. Hello. Oh, hi, April. Dawn's sending me bunnies and chicks. Look at that. We are doing another one after this. We're going to do 2 because you got to have a bunny and a chick. Because I will give you a hint. We are doing some chicks tomorrow. I'll give you a hint. So I'm not going to diss the chicks. You know, you never diss your chicks, okay? You never diss your chicks. I'm full of bad jokes tonight, guys. Dawn, you're so funny. Sprinkle to a tinkle. I kind of like the way that the little flowers look. I'm going to take this one off and we'll try to save it here. Okay. So I really like this, you guys. I really like this. So there's our first little Easter, and it's so cute because it looks like a kid from afar away. It looks like a kid's little Easter basket. It has like stuff in it. Super cute. Hi, Tina. It's good to see you. I miss you. We almost saw you Saturday. We missed you though. I know. I think I saw it on your thing. I did not make the bunny card, Dawn. So my mom, and I don't even have the originals. My mom stopped at an antique store, but you can probably find a very similar one online. My mom stopped at an antique store on her trip this time, and I will see you Saturday. Absolutely. I can't wait. That'll be fun with hanging out with the family. So she stopped at an antique store, Dawn, and she got these little rummy cards. They were super tiny. There was some missing out of the stack, but she paid like $2. Because you know my mom, she does the, sorry, this is bothering me. She does the ATC cards. She makes those little cards, and she's going to be making some with these. So she was showing me, and I said, ooh, I'm going to stick that on my printer and make me some copies. And that's what we just decided to go with tonight, was to make these. And I saw these little baskets at Hobby Lobby, and they were so adorable. And you know, all the little things that you can get from like Dollar Tree that are like miniature size. I think it's super cute. But anyway, there's our first one. You guys like that one? All right, we're going to make our second one now. Let me put this stuff away. I've got a chick for this one. He's with the dogs now. He's got the dogs. All right, let me see what egg I'm going to use, because I think I'm going to use... Oh, you guys know also, you guys can get the styrofoam eggs too and paint them. Just saying, you can Mod Podge them or paint them. They're really cute. And if you don't find the baskets or you don't have access to a Hobby Lobby, you guys know you can always do this in those peat pots, right? Those little peat starter pots. We've done a lot of crafts with these so far. And you can paint them any colors. You can decoupage them. There is so much to do. Oh, you've got an idea for an Easter craft, Dawn? That's awesome. Oh, Dawn's coming to Mom's on Saturday. I just saw your comment, Dawn. You're so funny. You can bring it, girl. Bring it. Actually, I don't know if you want to go to Mom. She lives in Gainesville, where all the gators are, Dawn. You don't want to go. I don't know if you want to go. You might sit this one out. Oh my gosh, y'all are cracking me up. Okay, I'm going to actually use the rest of the stick from this and save my popsicle stick, because I'm not a craft hoarder or anything. Yes, you could do a bunch of these up in the egg cartons. How cute would that be? How cute would that be? So I know you guys see these little things at the store, and I don't know about you, but sometimes I always think to myself, well, what am I going to use that for? Well, I thought of something, you guys. Hi, Vera Lynn. How are you feeling, hon? I've been thinking about you. I know, listen, I just got some not so wonderful news on my own family tonight. And, you know, I just want to, I'll be praying for anybody that needs it, because I know everybody's got some heartbreak going on right now. So, I've just noticed a lot of heartbreak on my Facebook feed lately. So I'm praying for everybody that needs it. And Verilyn, I hope you're feeling better. Might have to do styrofoam eggs with the kids this year because our chickens lay brown eggs. Oh my goodness, no. Y'all need to come here. We only have rattlesnakes and scorpions. That's one thing I could not do a scorpion. I probably couldn't do the rattlesnake either. Yes, thank you, Vera. Well, I've been thinking about you, dear. I've been seeing you in other people's lives. I'm glad you're getting to watch people, though. That's always good. I know we all miss you crafting. Okay. So, the other thing I was going to show you was... What was I going to show you? Oh, we already talked about the wooden eggs. So, if you're new, if you're just popping on, you could always use the wooden eggs. So another thing is, and maybe I'll try to do one for you before we get off the live, because it's not going to dry, but it's okay. Maybe I'll add it to my craft, or I can glue it in front of one of these. But Marlene says, no thanks. No thanks to the gators or the rattlesnakes and scorpions. Oh, no snakes or scorpions. I was going to say, Marlene, you didn't see any gators here, did you? Did you, girl? Still in bed rest. Did very short live today showing some Happy Meal I got. Oh, that's awesome. I missed it. I will go back and look, dear. I'll try to find it when I go back and look. Okay. I'm going to show you how you can make these cute little eggs, like dotted polka dots. Tell them they are primitive. Oh my gosh. Missy, that's so true. Wanda had a great idea. That's so funny. So what is the difference? And I'm sorry, I'm not a farmer, but I would love for somebody to enlighten me. So I'm going to learn something tonight. What is the difference, or how can you tell the difference in what color eggs your chicken is going to lay? Because there are, or is it just because they lay brown eggs and they bleach them? I just want to know that. I'm dumb when it comes to that stuff. I always look for them at Taylor Park. Come on in, it's fun. Oh no. Oh no. We got the debate of which animal's worse. Well, sometimes you gotta be careful. Them chickens, they'll chase you. Sharon was telling me a very funny story, but I don't want to repeat it because it gave me nightmares. So So I'll save that. I'll save that. All right, I'm going to stick this in here. And I might add just a little bit more. Hi, Elaine Russell. Welcome, welcome. Chickens can be mean, yes. But I assume they're just like any other animal. If you, oh, the gators. Oh, you always look for the gators. Yes, I know. As long as you're, well, we've actually came very, very close to gators at, over by his mom's house, like I said. But the moms are very protective of their babies, but they're really just about as scared as us. Kind of different breeds of dogs. Okay, so it's like the breed sometimes that lays different color eggs. Hey, are you going to tell the kids that though, that they're primitive eggs? I think that's so funny. That was so funny. All right, so I'm going to put this one back a little bit. Oh, I need to cut this a little bit more. I recommend your cuttings. Actually, do I have my cutters in here? I do. I'm ruining my scissors for nothing, you guys. Silly me. Silly me. So yeah, I didn't know that about, still not long enough. Trying to add some of this here and layer, not lay blue or green eggs. Oh, really? That's amazing. I've never seen that. Missy, if anybody's interested, they can follow you. But you're on Facebook too. So put your page in there. I'm sure we have a lot of people that would love to follow you and learn all about that kind of stuff that you teach. I learn something new from you almost every live. Okay. I got it to the, I kind of wanted it sticking out of there a little bit better. Hi, Sandra. I'm so glad you're here. Look, girl, we're making little baskets for our Easter tier trays. For our Easter tier trays. Okay. So I'm going to put my little mushrooms in this one. And I'm probably going to put, maybe I might put a flower in here too. I'm not sure. So, let me see. They do twist them around for you. So what I like about these though from Dollar Tree, there you go. You guys have to follow her. She's got all amazing, just like tips of life and home. Is it homestead? Am I saying that right? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. But the cutest little things that she does. And her animals. She makes the cutest little reels. The little baskets came from Hobby Lobby. And they come in a 4-pack. So I'm only using 2 tonight to make these. But this is how they come. And you guys, the little pictures, I don't have a way to scan that or anything. So I would just say if you go online and just Vintage Easter, something like that, you'll probably find them. So let me see something here. I'm going to cut this a little bit because that's wire. Because I want to stick it inside there. Awesome. Hobby Lobby, here I come. I know, right? Okay, Easter eggs are olive eggers, lay blue eggs, sometimes pink eggs. I learned something today. Thank you, guys. I will wear it with leggings. Dawn, this came from Shabby Tree. I love the color. It was like, reminded me of my wedding dress, and I could wear it all the time. Hello, Barbara Cole. Welcome, welcome. We're hanging out and making little Easter baskets for our tiered trays tonight. The little boogers won't go in there, though. But there we go. You gotta be careful with them. But I'm telling you, those little mushrooms, look how cute they are, you all. Okay, I gotta stick my moss in there a little bit better, but I'm gonna play around with that. But look how cute that is. The little mushrooms. I probably put them in there a little too much. Let me have them pop out a little bit more. All right. how cute that is. I know. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay. And those are just the Dollar Tree mushrooms. They are out right now. You can find them. You can find those very, very easily. Okay. So we got to stick an egg in here. And I wish I had a little smaller egg. See, even that wood one would look really cute. But we're not going to do the wood one, because I'm gonna paint that one for you and show you guys how to do it with the little dotting tools that you can get from Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use this little blue egg. Or should I do another color? Let me do orange. Now, if you're not loving the sparkly egg, you guys can always, you know, change it up. You can always change it up. Paint them, whatever you need. Hobby Lobby has them too that aren't so sparkly. They're pretty cute, so it's whatever you guys want. Oops, that's not where I wanted that one to go. I kind of wanted to go at an angle. There we go. These are so stinking cute. I just love these. I'm glad they're coming out good. Now I gotta make these and leave them around the neighborhood. Oh, that's such a fun idea. That is such a fun idea. All right, I'm debating if I want to put a little chicken here. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my goodness. See, he's too big to put on here. Plus it takes away from our other chick. But these ones are so cute. They didn't have the really teeny ones in, yellow. You know what, guys? Hold on. Where's my bag? I'm going to do one. I'm going to do one with a bunny. Because we have a bunny and a chick. And this is going to be a bunny and a chick too. So I'm going to do that. That would be such a cute idea, Dawn, and put them around the neighborhood. Oh my gosh, can you imagine a kid finding that? You would make that kid's day. I know I'd be happy if I found that. Heck, you could even find, you can even make an adult's day with that. These are so stinking hard to get out of. But if you guys are going to do this, definitely keep it in the original container, because these can easily squish. They're very easily to be shred. If my dog got a hold of that, this poor chicken would turn into a chicken nugget in 2 seconds. Can we still send things to your P.O. box? Oh, Dawn. Okay, listen. So I have to tell you guys, the P.O. box wasn't really doing anything other than the holiday thing. And I did recently check it, and I got happy mail from Peggy. Thank you, Peggy. A picture attached at the back would make a cute two-sided craft. Yes, that's very true. You can put it right in the middle. Right in the middle there. Excellent idea. I just wanted to make a couple different ones tonight. We're getting St. Patty's Day thing to hang around the streets in the neighborhood. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so if you guys, I'm going to take the, I thought I maybe took the post down. So I gave up my P.O. box because it wasn't doing any, it was costing me more money. And I did it for like the craft, like the exchange thing, you guys, because I wanted to do that and I wanted to be safe, because you just never know. I know a lot of my other people have had like creepers on their lives and stuff. So you just never know where people live. And yeah. So I'm going to get another P.O. box when I start seeing some like a little bit return on being worth it, because it's kind of expensive. It's like $60 every 3 months or something. And at least in my area, I think it's different for everybody, but it wasn't really worth it for me. I did it for those few months and it was worth it. But then I was like, no, I can't justify it. So if you want to mail me something, just PM me and I will give you my address, because I don't mind. I'm home all day and I see the mailman come by and everything else. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so cute. I'm glad I chose the bunny. This is so cute. I feel like it might need one more thing, but I don't know. Yeah, that is a lot of, okay, you'll PM me. Okay. So yeah, I was able to get Peggy's, and then like it just expired though. Like they wanted me to renew it, and I was like, can't do it. I can't do it because I wasn't getting enough, you know. I understand if you have like hundreds and thousands of followers, but it's just you guys. And, you know, most of you that mail me things, you know me. So I'm just going to skip the P.O. box thing for now. But who knows? It might come back later. But thank you for asking. I'm glad you asked. I think if something still shows up, they like send it to me because they do have my real address. The post office box does. Hi, Lori. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. We're making the cutest little Easter baskets for your tier tray. And these are vintage inspired. So I got these. These are real Remy cards that are antiqued. My mom got at Antique Mall and she let me copy them. Hello, Linda. Nice to see you. Okay. I'm debating if I'm going to put one more flower here or not. Let me look and see what it'll look like. Those sunflowers would have been cute, but I just feel like they're a little too big for this particular one. So, yeah, I'm going to do the second flower because that spot looked a little empty. I could do another mushroom. Let me see what the little flower looks like. You guys can tell me. I'll leave a little space. If I do another mushroom, it's going to be a tiny mushroom. Oh my gosh, it's meant to be. One is popping out. Yes? Where'd you find the little chicks and bunnies, Hobby Lobby? The little, okay, so these little chicks and bunnies, like this one and this one, they came from Michael's. The chicks and bunny cards came from an antique mall. They were like rummy cards that my mom had got, and she had let me copy them on some cardstock. Oh. You guys, these are so stinking cute. You love vintage, Nicole? Look at these. Okay, which one is your favorite? Now you have to make the decision. I can't do it, you guys. They're too cute. Which one's your favorite? Aline Russell says, thank you. You're welcome. Oh, wrong store. No, that's okay. That's okay. So you guys love these? I think they're super cute. So tomorrow I'm going to style them on the tier tray so you guys can see what they look like then. You can't choose. You like the bunny, Marlene? So both of them have a bunny. Do you mean this one with the bunny sticking out of it? Or this one? I think these are super cute. And Peggy's got that great idea where, since your tier tray, especially if you have a tier tray like mine where you walk around like the table sort of, you can see the back and the front. You could do like a card on the back and like put a couple other things, or do it, you know, more of like a thing in the middle. You like the pink basket? Yeah, these are super cute, you guys. I'm going to put them both on my tier tray. Thank you so much. You like the green basket? You guys are so funny. I love it. I love it. I think these turned out super, super cute. And I kind of like the way the handles are in the front, so it looks more like a basket. So, yay, that's our craft. Okay, so tomorrow, you guys, we're going to be working with chicks. That's all I'm going to say. So there's your little sneak peek. I'm excited about that one. I am going to, I know I can't choose either. They're both very cute. Thank you so much, Sandra. Cheryl, welcome, welcome. I'm just finishing up, but we made these cute little baskets for your tier tray using our little minis from Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobbies. You can also use the peat pots if you cannot find these baskets, because I know I grabbed these baskets because I had the exact same basket when I was little. Both are great. Thank you, Amy. You could also use, you have a little less space, but you could also use peat pots if you can't find the baskets. They'll turn out just as cute, okay? So let me paint this egg, because I told you guys we would paint this egg together. And then I must clean up my mess, because I made a mess. Because the best crafters are messy, right? I'm just kidding. I'm not always the best. I do come up with some good ideas, and I get confident in myself, but I'm not the best. All right, so I'm trying to find a paintbrush. I thought I had one out. Ah, there it is. It's hiding. Okay, so I'm going to paint this Easter egg yellow. And if you guys don't want to stay for this part, you don't have to. I'm just showing how to do the little dots. So Sharon, why did I call you Cheryl? Because Cheryl, I was just talking to Cheryl, like 2 comments up from you. Okay, these are what we made, Sharon. Look at them. They're so cute. We made them for the tier tray. Or whatever decor. If you guys don't do tier trays, you can put them wherever you want. Alright, I just got paint on me because that's a brand new thing of paint. I really like the pastel yellow of this, which is why I brought it out. There you go. I probably just wasted away, but it's alright. It's worth it. Alright, so. Oops. Alright, so we're just going to paint the egg yellow. That's it. We don't even, I mean, we could let it dry for a minute, but I'm pretty much done with my craft. I'm just kind of showing you guys. Hopefully it works out. All right, so now you guys have seen these tools at Dollar Tree. If you haven't, you make sure you want to grab one, okay? Sometimes, these aren't probably the best option. I don't like the way these are. These are very, very pointy. So they also have ones that are daughters. I guess I grabbed the wrong thing. All right, so scratch that, ink-snay that, but that's all right because I still have another idea. You guys can take a pencil, just a regular pencil. You sent me 99 stars, Sharon. I love you. You're so awesome. Thank you so much for the stars. I got to start doing something different when you guys send me stars. I gotta do something exciting for you all. All right, so they have those daughters at Dollar Tree, but I grabbed the wrong one, so sorry about that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my little pencil, and you can make them as thick or not as thin as you want, and I'm just gonna dot them. And I know some of the crafters are actually offering classes on this. I am no expert. I'm just giving you ideas on how to make a cute little egg. So it's something different. And then that's it. By the time you sharpen the pencil, you'll be fine. And then you can make them as big or as little as you want. I'm going to make mine a little bit bigger. And I know you guys probably can't see this, but I'm going to show you. You can actually probably take the pencil and some paint and draw a little, or a paintbrush. You can just use your paintbrush, but I'm just doing it with the pencil. You can do it with the paintbrush too if you have a thin enough brush at the end. But since this is already purple, we're just going to finish it off. So I'm just going to put a little stripe on it. And this is going to be the cutest little Easter egg. All right, just like that. So, oh, I love you too. You seem like an expert to me, Missy says. Oh my goodness. Well, I try. I'm experienced, but not expert. Is that where the EXP comes from? I don't know. But this is another thing that you could easily, if you don't want to do the glitter eggs, you could easily put them down in there and it would, oh my gosh, that matches so cute. I might switch it out and just put that one in there. But just so you guys can see, I knew that was going to happen. We're live, people. But yeah, that's what you would do, is put it in there. So those are at Dollar Tree. I believe you can still get those. Thank you so much, Marlene. I appreciate it. I definitely do better on my crafts than, you know, my hair and stuff. I got to get with those people, you guys, because I told you I'm going to treat myself and get my hair done and cut, and hopefully she can fix it after that last girl messed it up. Okay. So I got paint on my hands, but that's all right. So let me show you our crafts one last time. If you just came on, you are catching the end, so make sure you go back and watch the replay. Make sure you laugh at all my jokes. No, I'm kidding. And make sure you're sprinkling this out or just tagging a friend, just telling them about me, because we are trying to grow. We are 90-something away from 1,000 followers, you guys. And I'm so excited and so, like, I've been doing this about a year. slowly going through it. So I'm just super excited. So it means the world to me that you guys are here and that you sprinkle me out and you spend time with me. It's like I have best friends all over the place and I love it. So if you want any of the supply list or anything, just message me, or you can message me just to say hi. If you saw any of the other prints or templates, make sure you're, let me know. And guess what I just found, you guys? It was underneath my... I told you, we'll use them next live. They'll be right in here where I know they're safely kept, not in my purse. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing night. I'll be back tomorrow with some chicks, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.